Yeah, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to my channel Freaky IT. So today topic we are going to discuss regarding the CCNA exam where 200 300 where the exam topic is Cisco access point, or we can say that what is Cisco access point. So the exam topic is the wireless, then why we need access point and what is the importance of wireless network. Let's discuss this today because this is the one of the critical topic in the exam which is coming. So we are going through all and each every critical concept and vital information which we can share. So now wireless network play a transformative role in how we live and work, especially mobility and convenience. User can move freely while they stay connected. Ideal dynamic environment like offices and cafe is you can think that if we don't have wireless network you can't use mobile. Every time you need a wire to connect something. So this is very big innovations in the wireless network where we get the mobility and convenience. If you get the question, so you can give this first reason. Mobility and convenience is the one of the vital role playing in this network. Second one is productivity and collaboration. Definitely, if team can access shared resources and communicate seamlessly, boost efficiently and enabling remote network. Again, I'm taking the same example. We can work from anywhere due to wireless network. The third one is the cost-effective deployment. So it eliminates the need for extensive cabling, reducing setup and maintenance cost. If we need we need to run operation for 30-40 seats or 30-40 users, we can work through the wireless access point. We don't need to go for the cabling part every time. The cabling has a lot of cost. We need to build the infrastructure. So wireless provide cost effective and deployment. So, and basically another thing are we are going to have device compatibility. Currently, we have using different Android, we are using MacBook, we are using laptop. So support a wide range of devices, smartphone, laptop, tablet, IoT gadget, making it versatile and future ready. So this is the benefits of wireless. Let we can go through the next topic, which are the key components of wireless. Key components of wireless. So we need to understand before deploying what are the key components of wireless, because everyone heard the wireless, maybe some of you heard wireless access point, but let we need to understand what are the critical or vital key components for wireless, which we can without those components we can't run the operation. We are not able to successfully deploy the wireless. So first is access point. Access point is look like this one, like Cisco access point. I'm taking the example of Cisco access point because we are doing the preparation for CCNA, but we have another vendors also like Ubiquiti, Ruckus, we have Aruba. So there are a lot of vendors. So first we need one access point which connect the wireless device to wired device, because this device broadcast Wi-Fi signals. So definitely we need to connect this Wi-Fi our access point to with wired network. So once this Wi-Fi will get network from the core data center devices, they can broadcast the network to end user. Second one is wireless controller. So if you are working on big organizations like where you have thousands of users and you are deploying hundreds of access points, so you need a controller. So this is a Cisco controller. It will help to manage centralized You need to create the profile VLAN wise, department wise. So it can you can manage the profiles with the help of wireless controller and centrally monitor. So every wireless controller has their own limit. Some are small, some are supporting 18 AP access points, some are supporting 20, 50. So that we can get through this CCNA site or Cisco site, sorry. Now come to the wireless client. Okay, now you know that we can say that while we have wireless controller, we have uh, access point, but we also need a client, wireless client devices like laptop, smartphone, IoT gadgets, like this is computer, mobiles, and IoT things. So let's come to move to the second next topic, which other thing we require. We required authentication server also, validate user credentials, often radius server in enterprise setup. To provide more security in the network, we need the authentication server. But it is not compulsion, but maximum people are using the radius server to authenticate to wireless. So this is a authentication server. So one another we need a router and gateway provide the internet access to the router traffic between the network. So router is playing very critical or vital role while providing the internet connectivity because it is going to connect with our ISP link where we configure the public IP and then public IP will do the NAT and on the back end take the traffic from inside to outside. So these are routers are look like this. Okay, and last one is switch. So switch you need to connect your access pointer to the end user switch because switch is connected the wire backbone to the our router our core switches. So maximum this switch is also a PoE switch because power over Ethernet. Wireless control access points are getting power from the switch. Earlier days people are using power converter connectors, but now these days every wi- wireless access points are coming with the PoE. These are the switches. The Cisco switches PoE type. Now come to next authentication. Now, so you understand the what is the basic key components and other part. So we also need to understand the authentication used in the wireless network. This is very important topic because all your wireless configurations are depend on this one. So first is WEP, which is called a wide equivalent privacy. This is the old one. Second one is a WPA, Wi-Fi protected access point. Third one is WPA2. Fourth one is WPA3. And the last one is 8021X EAP extensible authenticator protocol, which is the latest one and more secure. Web 1, Web 2 still considered vulnerable because they have lot of vulnerabilities come. Web 2 and Web 3 are fine. So let's come to so these are the five protocols which we discussed. Now let we can question do some questions for the basic understanding. Which of the following necessary are establish wireless connection to enterprise network? So what we required to establish a wireless connection to internet? This question will always come on sorry in the exam. So three we need to select. So our answer is correct. Answers are B, D, F. First is 8021, D for digital certificate, F for SSID. These three connections we need to establish. Okay. The explanation is reason you need SSI name 8021X credentials and RF signal to establish a wireless connection to enterprise wireless network. So basically we in wireless network we have the different channels also. We can sometime what happen in network radio frequency or wireless congestions happen you can configure access point who belong to different channel. It will avoid the congestion in the network. So second question is Which of the following algorithms are available in RRM? So I believe you guys are able to see the option one. First option, rough detection, coverage, hole detection, transmitting channel expander, dynamic channel assignment. Correct is B and D. Coverage, hole detection, and dynamic channel is right. Let's see the eval explanation. What explanation we are getting? So this is the explanation. The radio resource management, which we called a RRM feature, also known as a auto RF. Use the RF information gathered by the access point to make decision on whether channel assignment or power level need to adjusted or RSSI normalizer, which I already told you that that channels we need to define the different channel or automatic. If you found that there is a congestion and the power level of the channel is good, so by default they are registering that side. Now come to another question: which of the following would you see to separate frame from the VoIP in the wireless network? So in wireless network, if you are using a voice frame, so we have four categories. One is multiple radios, multiple channel, multiple SSIDs, and multiple antenna. So answer is C. Multiple SSID 2019S. What is the explanation? The explanation: the latest access point offer the configuration of multiple set that define SSI in order to. So, so come to another question. Because why I am discussing these questions, because if I am very much sure if you are doing the preparation of the CCNA, this question really help you. What is the following is the IEEE name of the AP group via Ethernet? So one is we have the four options: BSS, IBBS, ESS, and IESS. So our answer is ESSS, which is C1. What is the explanation? So extended service set ESS is the name of the IEEE name of any group of access points. The name SSID are connected with the layer 2. Now the fifth question: which of the following CLI command help to determine or telnet enabled on the wireless controller? Sometimes we need to enable the telnet and in the wireless controller, so we need to define what command we need. So there are four options. First is show LDAP static, show network summary, show radius summary, show AAA authentication. So the answer is B. Show network summary. This is the command which help us to determine whether or telnet is enabled or not. Show network summary will give the output in the wireless controller. So these are the five questions. So this is the basic CCNA topic. I'm going to make one more video regarding the authentication in detail, because we need to work on the authentication part more, because you need to understand where we can use the pre-share key, which is more secure, EAP, or which are more secure in encryptions or you are using, or how we will configure wireless better. So that's it from the CCNA side. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe this video. Really appreciate your support. Thank you.